Hello. I'm streaming with no casters. Set my stuff. This is map 3. Roombas versus the Mulligans. Let me actually pull up the website real quick. Yeah, T1 map 1, 1310 on Anubis, and ATO 1 on Mirage, 1311. So each team winning their respective map picks. I decided to go live for this game because I'm officially out of playoffs. I'm gonna go ahead and join a D&D C, so if any casters want to join, you are welcome to do so. I'm not gonna ping yet. I'm still getting myself set up properly. Amy turned her computer off. She was streaming on the C stream before me. We had to turn the AC off, so let me go ahead and update the stream title here. Edit. I forget, is it title? We're gonna find out. FNL, not FNL, Roombas versus... Mulligans. Alright. Yay. Cool beans. Also, I'm not a caster, but I kind of feel weird if I just do a clean feed. Let me get myself set up. No, try to yap, I guess. Crash is on his way. Let's go. Versus the Mulligans. Ooh, nice pick. Kill feed. Let me fix that. There we go. Now we have kill feed. Sorry about that, guys. Alright.
Counter-terrorists win.
Let me get this, and stream updates. Alright, there we go. Hey!
We're here, we're ready to go.
We're here. Let me stream to you.
Which game are we doing?
We are covering map 3 of the Roombas and Mulligans.
What tier?
Recruit.
Gotcha. Alright, ready when you are.
We are live.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Counter-Strike Confederation Season 20 Recruit Tier Playoffs. We are on map 3, count it, 1, 2, 3, between ATO and T in the Recruit Tier. It is going to be a great time. I'm joined by Cameron King. This is going to be great. T already up 3-1 here. Things looking good for them on, oh, I'm hearing myself just for a split second there, but it's looking like it's going, looking like it's going pretty good for 19th hole on the start of this T side, ain't it? Ooh, the slow walk A main. They're tossing smokes over. It looks like they're going to see a full exec. It's a pretty decent read. Only one man can stop them. I don't know who it is because I can't see who we're spectating. Like, the outline is so faint, it's really hard to tell.
TK.
But,
we're on TK.
Yeah, this is TK right now.
PKC.
But here it gets really difficult. PKC is who we're looking at here in Donut. Pushing the smoke is Meat as well. Now taking first contact. Kills come out. Mustard Corpse, and I can't even read that. Tamale King. TK finds one as well. That's a quick headshot. Sits down Meat. 4 versus 3 as the bomb goes down. It's been hard to tell what the story of this game has been so far, but with all the pressure on him, Tamale King finds another. PK freeze, they'll get 1, not 2. Mustard Corpse is there to make the trade. 2v2 now. Make it a 2v1. Goblin finds 1! And now Mustard Corpse in the 1v1. Smoke on the bomb. Mustard Corpse getting aggressive. Now he taps it. Swings from the right side of the smoke. And that is a great read from Goblin. And that is going to give his team their second round.
Let me actually update that scoreline too.
Sweet.
I don't know how to do that.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll all work out in the end.
There we go. Now you can see. Alright. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, each have won.
Now we got that sorted.
Each have won their map. T won on Anubis, 13-10, and then ATO won on Mirage, 13-11. So each team have won their respective map picks.
I see. So this is, I mean, I suppose this would be the decider either way, but this is the real decider. We are seeing 2 very evenly matched teams go at it. And PK Freeze, who I've known for a long time, not personally, but I've known of him. He's been in this tier for several seasons now, still searching for that championship, and he is just a few rounds away. They're going to swing this elbow smoke. Flash comes in. PK Freeze, fully blind. TK finds 1. He won't get the second. Yes, he will. Meat takes down Jonah Jameson. As a result, now 4 versus 3. Complete mid-control established for 19th hole. Painless watching the shelf rotate as they begin to move back towards elbow. So they get mid-control and then completely give it up. So they died for nothing pretty much. But with 54 seconds now, they're going to like to go back towards A main, go back to the well, the A site that has worked so well for them so far. And it is once again PKC to stand tall as the rock under the tsunami of the 19th hole assault. Sees the shoulder 1. Now he knows they're here. Now he knows the execute is coming out. Can't find it. TK, 3 in the round so far. Looking for more with the M4A1S. So now 4v2. It might just be a quick save for ATO. That flash does not blind the CT player, but I don't think TK knows that. 20 seconds. Bomb's got to go down. They're going to plant it. They know they have plenty of time. Now they start the plant. Tamale King with the AWP starting to get aggressive. TK with another one. It's 4 in the round for him, and they're going to hear Tamale King run away. And that is going to be another round for 19th hole.
PK does have, he won a chip. I don't remember what season, but I believe he has won, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's get back to us on that. TK sitting bottom ramp, and it's going to be an ace. He will find all 5, 1 at a time. Call it a nice, crisp, clean $5 bill. Somebody take this man to McDonald's. My goodness.
I could go for some McDonald's.
Dude, you're telling, I just got off of a 14-hour shift. Let me tell you, I am starving. But I love this league, I love this game, and I love these fans. So I'm here. I'm still in my uniform. I haven't changed. I haven't even taken my boots off yet. But we are live from San Francisco, California. with the Recruit Tier playoff. It's going to be a great time as we see the opening rollouts here. Quick eco from ATO. We're going to try and catch a couple of AKs off guard, potentially. It's a bold move from PKC. Close angle. He might catch him off guard. No, he doesn't. Painless tries to find a second. Can't quite get it. Won't get it the second time. So now it's another kill for ATO. TK answers back. PK free. Swinging for the smoke is Meat. He's going to take some damage from that HE down to 65. So now as the execute reigns in, Molly's coming out, pushing the Molly, catching one off guard. It's Goblin with the dualies. Goblin's got a second. He is going to be taken down, but heavy economic damage on his end. And the 19th hole get that round by the skin of their teeth.
Crazy round.
It was a crazy round. You're right. Not much else to say, really. I mean, it was just kind of a crazy round, you know. It's the way that it rolls sometimes, especially in a tier like this. One of my favorite things about watching Recruit is how chaotic it always is. It's so much different. Like, you can tell it's still organized Counter-Strike, right? And it's still very, very high level play compared to the average Counter-Strike player, especially in this region. But there's just so many elements that just don't get talked about enough that I think make Recruit Tier very special. What? Painless trying to find a spray, can't get it. Meat takes him down. And that is going to be a loss of monorail control. So now, with 1:25 to go, entry frag for ATO, and they desperately need it. Already giving up 5 rounds here on the T side. Not looking good for them. Now it looks like they're going to be moving towards connector. They might try to push out towards mid. Maybe try and get a little bit of control. Sees one jumping up. PK Freeze can't set his feet in time. Jonah Jameson is there. Paints his head off. 4v4 now. And that is something that I really think doesn't get talked about enough, is how devastating that can be for your team when you have man advantage and you give it up like that, especially on a push by yourself. You have to be tradable right there. PKC now once again the only man who can defend the B-bomb site, taking 50 damage from the grenade, and Jonah Jameson, second in the round, pushes into Donut, foot on the gas, bomb going into the site, 30 seconds to spare, and it will go down. Molly CT. Temple is free, but Meat is so low, he is just going to wait for his team. And now all three diving into Donut for the post plant. This is risky business. If they lose these fights, it could go very bad for him. Tamale King wins the first. TK, the hot hand, out of the round. 9 and 6 to start this game, and he's got to watch it from the sidelines. Thalius and Jonah Jameson both finding kills, and it's Goblin. 6 and 6. A great game so far. Has several rounds to his name. Now looking for the bomb to try and plant. The smoke is not going to quite get it on top of it. The nade into it is going to cause problems as well. He will get away. Not a ton of damage. Still time. Finds Mustard Corpse. He's got to get on it. He starts to defuse. It's too late. Thaliux drops him and will die to the bomb. But through some great dedication and play, 19th hole, secure a tie half. And I mean, you got to admit that's pretty sick for them, especially T-side Ancient. ATO taking a tactical timeout, understandably so. They've got to switch something up here. Clearly, they were not ready to come into this map. Either that, or they've just run out of gas, which happens a lot in best of threes, right? When guys are new to competitive play, guys are new to the idea of playing 3 maps in a row against the same team. That very quickly becomes way more exhausting than you think. I know a lot of teams to combat this have started doing best of 3 scrims to try and combat the stamina / endurance issue, but it is still a problem at these levels in this league, and it's something that you might be seeing right here. We'll have to see how these next few rounds go, if they can pull themselves out of the slump. Kind of a half buy for them here. We got 4 MP9s and a FAMAS with low util. You all right there?
Yeah. Stepped away really fast because Amy's making dinner.
Ah, dinner.
And I wanted to know what it was.
Fair enough. I don't know. I wish I had that kind of problem. Minute 32 left to go now. See, I had that problem for a bit, and then I got an email one day, and then I didn't have that problem anymore all of a sudden. Minute 23 left to go. TK pushing for A main control. They love going to this A bomb site. Like, ending A has just been their thing so far, and it's worked really well for them. They've pulled Meat over to try and help in Donut, but it may not be enough at this point with the guns that they have. MP9s are a bold choice for sure. But swinging and catching him with a nade out. That is great timing from PKC. An entry frag, and that could open up the round. Might find another one, not quite. Mustard Corpse low, and now he's dead. And now finding one elsewhere is Tamale King. 5v2, making a 4v2 as Thaliux answers back, finds 2 kills. So now 2v3. And they cannot goof this up. They've left the B site completely undefended. The only man who can watch the cross is PK Freeze. And he gets aggressive in Red Room. So now he's been spotted and tagged down as well, 74 health. As I nearly keel over and die from my terminal tuberculosis. 30 HP, tanking the nade, and PK Freeze getting aggressive. And that was his mistake. Jonah Jameson is there, makes the play. And now they are just going to accelerate on A, exiting Donut. Thaliux, he's got the bomb. Now they have to commit. 11 seconds. Jonah's got to get it down, and he won't get it done. PKC with 3 kills in the round. Keeps his team's hopes alive on this CT half. That was pretty sick. That was really awesome. You know, he catches the timing there in the beginning. Sometimes you just get lucky. You know, that's kind of a luck play. But most opportunities are created by luck. It takes skill to capitalize on those opportunities. So great work from PKC, turning that from a 1-kill round into a 3-kill round through great awareness and great movement, and overall just some really nice counter-strike. And on the 19th hole, taking a tactical timeout, wondering how they want to attack this. They're like, guys, did you know there was a B bomb site? I think there's a B bomb site, and they're going over that right now. So maybe they make their way onto the B site for the first time tonight. Well, granted, we got here when it was 3-1, or at least I did. So I don't know if they hit B before that, but, you know. Sorry.
Stop dying.
I am. No, it is terminal. It is terminal. Man, my lung injuries are not service related, as they say. With that being said, looks like kind of a weird buy here for the 19th hole. One would argue that this is a force because it's 1 round loss, but they are saving a bit of money, some of them. That's a strange smoke. It is going to allow them to pop out of it. The flash over is going to do wonders as well. But Goblin finds 2 with the A1S. Mustard Corpse, that's a great shot. With the Khalil, can he find the second as well? No, he won't. Goblin with 3 in the round. Painless finds some of the Tech 9. So after it's all said and done, 2 versus 3. The bomb will be able to go down, maybe not. The volley's going to burn him. Now pushing the smoke. Thaliux will trade him out. So he still has the bomb on his back. Can he find his kill? He does. 1v1. Thaliux with an old dude looking the wrong way. PKC clutches up for his team again, but it was looking scary. And for a half bye, you got to love that result as team.
Wow.
Hold on, I gotta get my Spotify going really quick. I've never casted a game without music before, and I'm not gonna start now. Of course, it normally pauses because, you know, in Discord, if you talk for more than 30 seconds at a time, it just automatically mutes your Spotify because it thinks you're playing it. Which is really weird to me. I don't know how music bots get away with that, but I mean, it is what it is.
Oh. Refreshing the HUD. There we go.
Yeah, refreshing. There we go. Now we're talking. Look at that. So the double volley down ramp to start the round. I don't hate that setup, but because they both land in the same spot, they don't get nearly as much surface area coverage. You could dedicate one of those mollies in the future to maybe mid-connector to prevent them from getting into Jaguar so early. But that's definitely a future ATO problem. Present ATO needs to just worry about this round. And they're setting up in Jaguar. Smoke comes in, half clear from Jonah Davison, and he can't set his feet for the second. TK's gonna trade. Tamale King finds one by the Famas, but TK's got a double. And so now the B-bomb site falls. Re-smoking long instead of smoking short will be its downfall. Meat finds one with the MP9 long range. That nade could prove deadly if he's not careful. That's gonna knock Thaliux down 50, but it doesn't matter. Takes him down, and so now it's Meat. 1v2, both players low with the MP9. Never say never, but TK stays alive. Matrix dodges past it, and will rip the head off of Meat's shoulders to make it 7-4. Thaliux is 14-6 and TK's 12-8. And Jonah's got 13 kills too. Those guys are crazy. They're shooting guys. They're shooting guys so good. Goblin's got 11 too. Don't leave him out of this. He's having himself a game as well. Man, you love to see that, honestly. Yeah, see, there goes automatically pausing again. Stop doing that. Minute. Ooh, big flash at the shelf there, but Painless is going to make it into Jaguar. Weird buy here for both teams, especially considering how things have gone. We got an MP7 on this T side and some really, really bad. I'm not sure why PKC didn't drop an MP7 for someone. Because he totally could have, or just bought more utility. I don't know why he still has that much money left over and no grenades. But with a minute 11 now, the flash is on the B site. The rotates come in. This is it. Swinging out is Goblin. Finds one. Will find a second. Mustard Gordon's and TK answer back. Now it's me with the MP9. Me's got a double kill. And Thaliux has to find it. Gets two. So now it's PKC and Thaliux, like so many times in this first half. And is he going to walk this smoke? He's going to try. Won't cross. One shot. One kill. PKC. The hot hand forms a fist and strangles the life out of Thaliux to make it a 7-5 half.
I believe PKC is our sub. If I'm not mistaken.
Really? Wow. Talk about getting your money's worth. I mean, he's 69, sure, but he's still playing a very good game.
I think Sol is subbed out.
Ah,
yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
And Jonah, I played with Jonah on GF, Gone Fishing, during preseason. And I have to say, he's really fun to play with. So I know that T is probably having a good time. He's such a vibes guy, such a nice guy, so I just felt the need to say that, yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. We'll see if that translates. So far, they're in the lead, but it's only by 2. If ATO can convert this pistol round, we might have ourselves a ball game. They will start by getting the first kill. It's Goblin onto TK. Now it's Thaliux. The swing from Donut to Mulligan. Sits him down, folds him out of chair, and they push Temple to get these early kills on this retake. What are they doing? It's like they're playing on a server right now. Somebody get a refrag going because these guys are going insane. 2v4 now on this retake, and Jonah Jameson has to try and get something done with his P250. PKC takes down Painless, and now it's a 1 versus 3. Can he find it? He will not. Tamale King with 2 kills in the round will end his life. So that'll make it 7-6 with a chance to get the conversion to tie this thing up. So all in all, not bad. Not bad, you know?
Not bad, not bad.
Could definitely be worse. Could definitely be worse. It keeps pausing. And I'm like, I want to listen to my music. Just, it's not hard. Let me listen to my music, man.
That's so weird.
Yeah, and it's probably a setting or something you can change, but I don't want to do that because it's too much effort. I'm on like 3 hours of sleep and... you know, it is what it is. I think I'm also getting sick, so but I will continue to be casting, at least if I can. If I can find a spot on the stream, I would be glad to cast for the next couple of days. But you know, it'll be back to work on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it is what it is. But yeah, Wednesday, Thursday should be a good time. With that being said, we're gonna see the opening rollouts for the conversion, and I see which direction these teams are heading. It looks like they're gonna try and meet in the middle. The nade stack down ramp is gonna be a problem. He goes down. He will find one to process. Tamale King can't get a second. It's all gonna be 1 kill for everybody. PKC will take away the team ace from PK Freeze, but that will result in a tie game. So we're tied at 7. Now that the conversion is over and everybody's going to be on full rifles, what exactly is the play here for both teams? I mean, fair. It's a difficult position to be in. 7-7 game, map 3. I mean, you know, nobody would want that kind of pressure on him. Now sprinting with the back 10. It's TK. He dies, but his life is worth the cost. Tamale King takes him down in this smoke. After this molly, they might just push right through it. Bomb is already on its way. He's trying to decide where he wants to use the smoke. Thaliux, you gotta get your head out of the gutter. You gotta get your head in the game. And Tamale King instead puts his head in the dirt. So now 3v3 as the retake starts. 2 MAC-10s and an M4 versus 2 M4s and a FAMAS. Swinging. Mustard Corp can't find the kill. It's PK Freeze. Fast as lightning on that submachine gun. So now 2v3 with a player smoked off. Finding a kill is Painless with the M4. That's going to draw PKC's attention away. Oh, this smoke walk is open. The smoke walk is open. Is he going to find it? He sees him. He sees that his back is turned. He's waiting. You can't do that. He's making so much noise. PKC goes down, and now he knows they made. Painless finds the kill. 2 in the round for him, and that is going to give 19th Hole the lead. I was getting so nervous. I was getting so nervous.
I was getting nervous too. I was like, oh man, he's like out in the open.
Yeah, and the fact that he's not shift walking there too is diabolical. He was trying to find that other guy, but just could not quite, catch the timing, and he was like, I might as well take it. But man, so 19th Hole take the lead and immediately take a timeout. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they've got 1 timeout left, and ATO should have 1 as well. Gosh.
Let's see.
What are we seeing?
I couldn't remember the seeding. ATO is 8th seed, and Mulligans are the number 1 seed. So.
Oh.
This is 1 versus 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Now this could be interesting. This could be good right here. We'll see the opening rollouts now pushing into Jaguar. PK Freeze. So now we've got a red hot underdog, and they are ready to bring the pain. Their economy on the verge of shattering. This is a must-win round for them. PK Freeze tries to clear it. Painless has 2. A double kill in cave to hold that ground. And Jonah Jameson will drop the bomb on ramp as well. So now Goblin, he's gonna see it. He misses the tap. Will he find the kill? He's got to be patient. TK will grab him as a result, but he does eventually find it. Now they know the last is bottom mid. So it's Tamale King to try and pick up the pieces as the rest of 19th Hole rallies around the bomb. A pretty sound strategy call from them. The deep smoke into ruins will allow them to take further positioning. Not a lot of time left to make this play. He's waiting for overextension. I don't think they're going to get too aggressive. He's going to try and get up and get this AK successfully. So 2 AKs secured for the CTs here. And with 35 seconds, it looks like Tamale King is just going to call this one a lost cause. Still just kind of waiting here. Counting the time down, as it were. And, yeah, I'll be honest. This is, man. It's always weird when you watch somebody save. You never really quite know what to say. And we're kind of in that situation now. The pressure is mounting, though.
It just feels like game time. Game time.
Yeah, as the 19th hole gets another round, the gap back out to 2. So ATO certainly starting to feel the heat now as they go 2 and 2 to start this half. Looks like they're just gonna go with some. This looks like just a quick mid peek. That Molly's gonna be a problem. No, it won't. It's not gonna quite reach him where he's at. Question is, are they gonna get aggressive? Painless pushing up into Jaguar this time. Now the Molly stops any approach. Everybody's just kind of sitting and waiting passively. That elbow smoke gonna take Tamale King out of the round for the time being. He's gonna elect to fall back as a result. And Painless, uh-oh. PK Freeze, he has the Galil. What is he going to do with it? That smoke is going to slow him down for the time being. Plenty of time to play with, though, and if you'll notice, not a lot of util on the CTs. Every player's got at least a flash or smoke. But Painless, he has no utility to help himself out once this smoke fades.
Look at the
so they could double up.
Look at their guns. Two of ATO's players are on pistols when they could have bought with everyone else, but they didn't.
They did not, you know, and it's unfortunate to see that, but it's one of those things that gets ironed out as you play the game more. 48 seconds, Meat gets some initial damage onto Painless. It's only 7. Now Goblin pushing up with the Diesel, nearly lines it up. TK and Painless both win their 1v1s. So 5v3 now. PK Freeze expecting aggression as the Flash comes out of cave. They're going to have to commit to this pretty soon. They're running out of time. They can't continue to sit still. But it looks like this round is all but set. And TK gets away alive. PK Freeze will drop Painless, finds that AK as well. So now they've got to commit somewhere.
They're out of time.
They're not going to have time. They're not going to have time. Instead, just electing to save these guns. And as a result, the round will end in quite an awkward spot. 4 versus 3.
If I was ATO, I'd take a tag. Talk about what you're planning to do.
Yeah, I mean, because, you know, 19th hole's already on double digits, right? You have no more rounds to play with. Now you've got to lock in. Now you've got to win a few in a row. And I think I would start by either hitting that A site in a contact play or maybe getting some mid control and then doing an A split late in the round. They got to do something, though. I mean, defaults are all well and good. But if you do your default every time, you're just setting up 1v1 simulator for your opponents. And clearly that's not working at the moment. You've got to do something different, and they are doing something different. Bomb leaning Ruins with Tamale King watching the long angle. That smoke is a little bit off. So now he's going to swing right into a trap. Tamale King takes down Painless. 5v4, and the long smoke comes in. It's a little deep. That flash a little early. The assault has yet to start. Rotate comes in, and now the flash from Mustard Court. PK Freeze is going to accelerate from Cave, and now he's going to swing out. Losing his head as a result. It's Mustard Corpse on the flash. Everybody else is rotating, but now the plant comes in. Finding one elsewhere is Goblin on the lurk. Now the smoke fades. Sees one with you, Tilt, for just a moment. PK C is going to swing off of that flash. He wasn't blind, but now he's dead. So now it's Thalux all alone, 1v1 against Goblin. 25 HP between them. And it looks like Goblin's not giving up the chase just yet. Now he elects to hold off. So ATO finding round number 8 here in this map 3. And things are starting to heat up. They are starting to feel the pressure. Their season, everything they've worked for comes down to this. And I mean, as a 1 seed too, you know 19th hole had this in there. Oh, BKC guys to bomb, that's so rough. Oh, man, that's so bad on their economy because look at his money. He's not going to have a crazy goodbye going into this round. But as I was saying, the 19th hole, you know, as the number 1 seed and seeing a team like ATO in your bracket, you're already, you know, in your head, everybody says don't do it, but in your head, you're already chalking that up as a 2-0, right? And to see them get a map off of you and the gap only be 2 this late in the game, that's got to be a huge tilt factor, right? Especially seeing the rounds that have gotten away from them get away from them. You know, it's one thing to lose a round, but it's one thing to it's another thing entirely to lose a round that you absolutely could have and should have won. And there have been a few rounds like that so far in this game. We'll have to see how they recover from that kind of frustration. Looks like just a contact play here in A. They're going to drop the bomb. No donut player to hear this. Now the flash comes out. No pop through the top here. Sees one site, does PK Freeze, puts the pre-fire down. Now the site smoke is in play. 2 are watching Temple. Nobody has died yet in this execute. Now Meat finds one through the smoke. Goblin finds another on the lurk elsewhere. It's Painless in Donut. So now a 5v3 retake gets started here for 19th hole, and you wonder if they just save this. Look at the money. Things not looking good for them, and I don't think they can afford to lose anymore, but TK finds a double kill in A-main, and that restarts the retake. Third of the time off the bomb. Mustard Court takes one down. One swing with a Mac 10. Finds it, does TK. Now it's a 1v3. Goblin, he's been there for his team so many times tonight. They're not sticking it yet. They're going to smoke Donut. That's going to be a problem. Do they get back on the bomb? Now he's going to spam. Can he find it? He pulls too low. And Mustard Corpse, with a full house between him and TK, they read the cards and they win the pot. 19th hole, pull back a 3v5 retake to make it 11.
Wow. That retake. Crazy.
Right? They were not expecting that A main push, and that unlocks everything because now you've just lost 2 players in A main. You have no idea how fast that is going. It's going to adjust everyone on the site's positioning because they had such strong post plants. And that red room smoke knocked around, elbow smoke as well. So giving full mid control to the CTs here. Let's see what they do with it. A little bit of a gap in that elbow smoke. And he sees one pushing shelf. Oh my God, no way he gets away with that. No way he gets away with that. PK freeze down out of the round. Flash into A main. Nothing peeks from it. Tamale King knows this. He's an experienced player. He knows when someone is pushing a smoke and he knows that that's not it. And we'll see what ATO decide to do from this disadvantaged position. 1 round away from match point. 19th hole. Have everything to live up to. All the expectation. All the pressure. And as things slow down, with 55 seconds left in the round, they're going to start leaning B. Bomb's already there, bottom ramp. Good cave positioning. It is the stack site out of the 2. Moving back into Donut is TK. He knows that nobody's crossed red room so far. They have to have eliminated at this point the possibility of it being A. With no mid control, you cannot take that site. They know that it has to be B. Now the long smoke is in the air. They've never not committed off this. The short smoke is going to be into cave. So now the cave players are out of the round. Nobody is pushing through there. They are going to have to lose the site. Walking the smoke. Painless goes down. It's Tamale King with another. What a shot from him. He drops Mustard Corpse. And Mustard Corpse had no idea what even happened. Now trying to find another through the smoke. Can't quite get it done. That long smoke is fading. So now, walking out of it is TK. Tries to find the second. Can't quite get it. Now finds it with the body shot. Tamale King with 3 in the round. Can't make it 4. 1v1. Meat pinned down on Rip. He has to hold this position. And Thaliux comes through. A double kill for him to put 19th hole on match point. What an incredible round. And the post plants shatter like a glass window. Oh my goodness.
What a round. What a round.
What a round, man. Holy moly, did you see that? 19th hole are playing out of their minds right now, and now ATO need 4 in a row to save their season. What the hell is a filter key? I'm going to close that because I don't know what that means. But now, with 1:45 left to go. Oh, they're getting aggressive now. Now they're starting to feel it. Now the confidence is rising. HE into A main. I don't think he realizes that that just bounces forward. But it's all good. Things you can learn in post. 1.5 now. Thaliux. That smoke. Gonna be quick, but not quick enough. Goblin goes down. Now swinging out of it is Tamale King. Finds the trade. They're gonna get the bomb down as well. The spray. Too high. Mustard Corpse has to get that crosshair down, but won't get it there in time. Now the bomb is ticking. 37 seconds to determine who will advance or who will stay alive. Now a quarter time off the bomb. Painless. They're getting moving. They're going nice and slow. Not wanting to overextend. Not wanting to be untradeable. But with 20 seconds left on the bomb, they've got to get moving. This retake, it has to come through. Mustard Corpse, that's a great start. Takes down PKC. 4v3 now. Less and less time as it continues to tick. Trying to find it. Can't get on it. Now they're going to start the 6. The volley A main. He stopped the defuse. Is it going to be enough? Nobody's on it. Nobody's on it. And 19th hole. Whip on a 5v3 retake. Nobody was on the bomb, and it costs them everything. ATO, they are still hanging on. They are not done yet. We're in the 12th round of a heavyweight boxing match, and ATO just got up off the floor one more time.
Wow. Wow.
What a play, dude! Oh my gosh, that's such great awareness from the ATO guys to know how much time is left on the bomb. They were going slow, but too slow, and they realized that. Just ducking back into A main and waiting for the tap, spamming that smoke, and knocking the defuse down. That was such great awareness and game sense from them, and now they're forced to stack B on pistols. But they've already leaned A so heavily on this T side. One has to wonder if that's the wrong call, with the bomb leaning that direction and them hearing the rotate into Donut now. Oh, this alley play is going to determine everything with the MAC-10 fighting the pistol. Somehow takes 0 damage. Does PK freeze. And now, Painless finds one with a pistol. Mustard Corp finds another. This could be absolutely dangerous. Not expecting the second. Taps the reload. Finds two. It's Starlight King all alone, and he's completely surrounded. He won't even get one. Jonah Jameson will take him down, and on pistols, 19th hole advance to the next round of the playoffs. Not on your life did you ever think they were winning that round. What in the world was that?
I didn't expect that. Not at all.
My God. What a game, dude. What a game. Oh my gosh. That was awesome. I'm so glad we got to see that. I don't think there are any other games going on. We're going to check really, really quickly. But for the time being, congratulations to the 19th hole on their best of 3 win here. And congratulations to ATO as well. You played an amazing season. Hold your heads high. That is a game to be proud of. Take that into the next season and really, really learn from all of the things that you saw in these past couple of months. Everybody putting in the work, everybody showing out in the server. That's what we love to see. I mean, you can't get any better than that, right? That is pure CSC content right there, baby. My God, what a game. And what great seasons from these groups of guys right here.
So there is a game still going on, but it is live on the B stream. So we are actually going
Double cast. Double cast. We're going to raid them. We're going to raid them.
Yes, we are going to raid them. We will be leaving, but the B stream is still live, so we're gonna send you all over there. They are in overtime, so.
Ooh, man, my heart's racing just thinking about it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching, and we will see you all. Not tomorrow, but Thursday for the next round of playoffs. We should be covering, if I'm not mistaken, either Elite or Challenger. So stay tuned for that. But thank you so very much for coming out. Without you, this is not fun, nor is it possible. And you all have a wonderful time on the C stream. We will catch you in the next one.
All right.